China just tried to sink over 20 fishing boats, and the Philippines is threatening war over this. In fact, the Chinese Coast Guard sprayed their water cannons at tiny Filipino fishing boats and literally destroyed some of them. The Philippines said, quote, "As a result of these aggressive actions by China, 3 Filipino fishermen sustained physical injuries, including bruising and open wounds." But it doesn't stop there. They also said, quote, "2 Filipino fishing boats also suffered significant damage from high-pressure water cannons." But you need to know that despite the fact China could have completely drowned Filipino fishermen and killed Filipino civilians by doing this, they didn't care. China says they did this and do things like this to protect shipping in their waters. And that's the controversial part. China claims the entire South China Sea. They say it's their waters. And well, really the rest of the world disagrees with them. They say it's international waters. But China doesn't care about that. They regularly do things like this. In fact, not long ago, China actually completely sunk one of their own warships by trying to ram a different Filipino vessel. For context, there was 2 Chinese Coast Guard warships, there's loads of videos of it, and the warships tried ramming into the Filipino fishing boat, except they missed the boat, and they ended up sailing straight into each other and sinking one of the ships. This was a massive embarrassment for China. Not only did they miss the Filipino fishing boat that they tried to ram, but they sunk one of their own warships when they did it. But today, this is another example of China doing a similar thing to fishing boats in waters they claim are their own. And nobody's talking about it, which is why you should leave me a follow for some more global news that nobody else covers.